we had gotten a dinner of a boar's head. Uh, they had no vegetables. They had water. The beer was good. We asked who we could talk to. They said the foreman. Betsy did not understand that the foreman was a title and a person, and he thought it was four men. And then we went to sleep. Nothing strange occurred. The guards came and got us in the morning. Then we went to the foreman, talked to him. He said there were two mines. I think it's two mines. My Google Docs not up. He said there
Put
was
it on
two
the wall map
mines.
on the country map, you lazy bastard.
And he was lying.
Oh, me? Is it up? Oh. He was lying. Any case, whatever amount he told us, that some people were able to discern that he was lying. He told us about the history that some of the dwarves had gone missing. I wrote in my Google Docs, Danny's campaign. There is Runa, who is a part of the Glyph Wards, which is a clan. There is Mora, who's a part of the Spellscar, and there's Salvia, however you want to say it, who's a part of the Rune Carve. All I know is that this foreman is over the Stone Group, and the Stone Group, their factions are the Glyph Wards and the Spellscars. I don't know about any of the other groups. I just know they exist. There's Whispervein, Stone Wards, Rune Hand, Stone Picks, Echo Chisel. Yeah. And then we kind of waited to go forth and do any more great things. You put some gummy bears in that fucking sandwich, by the way, Danny? Mr. Diabetes. I'm just picking on you, Danny. Why in the fuck are y'all staring at me? Damien, you. You. My camera's
Damien.
there, but I'm looking at you, motherfucker.
All right. So as you guys are in the foreman's office, he's still working on his paperwork. There's a knock on the door. Foreman kind of looks up. Come in, come in. The door opens, and as you guys turn around, you see two guards, two dwarven guards in their black armor, and behind them, you actually see Leon. With them, they look at Leon. Well, here are your friends, and they turn around and walk away.
Thank you.
Foreman looks up. There's another one of you. Okay. Well, he should be here within a few minutes. It is a little walk away from where we're at. If you have any questions, continue ask. If you need them, otherwise, just continue to go from paperwork to paperwork.
Mr. Foreman, you said the Glyph Wards and the Spellscar are a part of the Stone Group, yes?
Yes, they are. They're two of the clans that are in this Southgate.
Who are the foremen of the other groups, the other clans?
Do you want to know the other foreman?
Yes.
The other foreman would be Boren Arik Helm.
Is it just one? One other foreman?
Yes, there are two mines to be had, and he is of the west, and I am of the south. He has his gold mine. I have my iron ore mine.
You said he's the foreman of the west or the
west. The gold. That is the Gold Gate. We are the Stone Gate. But none of his people have been taken, and so, or missing or whatever. So,
Do I believe him?
roll an insight check.
I've been taken, you say, Danny.
I keep on saying the word taken, and I don't mean to. 25. He's not lying.
Okay.
It seems only the workers from the stone side have been gone missing.
Okay.
Damn,
While
you
there's
don't give me those pursed lips at me.
a pause, I have the other two. What is the glyph wards, the rune carve? What is the third house, the second house that Gold Boy's in charge of? Facts. Echo.
Wait, what are you asking?
You said there are 4 houses, right?
There are a lot of houses. There are
Okay.
a lot of
There's
clans.
2, 4, 6, 7. I'm counting 7.
7 houses. What was the one with Echo in the first name of it?
Echo Chisel.
Chisel.
Echo Chisel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Those are all the list that I probably gave you were names of the workers on a certain shift.
The
Just
name
like-
is Runa Mora Sylvia.
Yeah, those are the
Yeah.
ones that are all missing, but you started going into you said houses.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I started writing down all the houses, but I only have 5.
Did he start going to the houses, or did I start going to the houses?
You
At
were
this-
going through the houses.
I am unclear at this point.
I
the,
think
the
I
foreman
was.
the foreman was explaining the houses.
Yeah.
Okay.
The foreman
Uh,
was. What I don't know to add, I'm just going to add on to Thomas's saying here because it's all going to be the same kind of gist question.
Yeah.
I'm tracking and Thomas, I'll send you everything I have for notes. I'm tracking the glyph wards and the spell scars are the stone group.
Yeah.
I don't know if any other group is a part of like the iron group or if there's a differentiation between the iron group and the stone group. That's what I'm not understanding at all.
Okay. So the Stone Gate
Yeah.
is the district that they produce where they get the iron mine. That's what they're mining.
Correct.
That's just
Okay.
the resource. All the names that I've given are people in this district.
Oh, okay. So all these houses work on the Stone Gate.
Yes.
These
None of-
clans, yeah.
Yeah.
There are he would have probably said at any given time there are probably 90 people working in this
Okay,
area.
so I'm going to message you all of these clans because I'm going to send this to Thomas after.
Okay.
All of these clans work at the Stone Gate. All of
Yeah.
them. Not just the ones with Stone Gate after them. Okay. Thomas, I will send you this. Just give me one moment. I got to make sure that these notes are not completely dog water.
Yeah. Any
Stone Gate, Stone Gate,
any
Stone
name
Gate.
I gave you guys was for the Stone Gate.
Yeah, because Dagna, right? This is him.
Yes, this is Dagna Runehold.
Bruno. He's the one that was going through it. I was fucking trying my best to write everything. You started throwing names left and right and doing shit, and I was like, fuck me, I gotta write all this shit down.
Yeah, he was just listing like because I think you guys prompted him like to be like, yeah, there are a lot of clans.
Yeah.
'Cause I think you asked if they were like fighting, and he was like, well, there are a lot of clans, and they're all working together, so
Yeah, because
potentially he just doesn't know.
Riona asked if there was any kind of contention. Wasn't it you
I think so, probably.
that asked if there was any contention between the dwarves? That's what I didn't say Riona, but that there was a
If
question
there was-
asked if there was any contention or malcontent between the houses.
Yeah,
Any trauma or bad blood?
Yeah.
yeah. Not that he's aware of, but then I think that's when he started listing off the different houses. But
Hi, Ashley.
Welcome, Crashly.
Welcome.
She's been here for
Yeah.
5
Danny, this
minutes.
background is for you the rest of the session, by the way. Just so you know.
I will. Fuck. Okay. After a while, there is a knock on the door. And the door opens, and you see another dwarf. He's wearing coveralls, a yellow helmet. This definitely looks like someone that works in the mine. Like his face is dusty and dirty. You need me, boss? Yes. These are from the guilds. They are investigating the missing workers. Please take them to ever they ask within the mines. As you say, he looks at you guys and, well, if you follow me, it's a bit of a hike. If you have any questions, and he turns around and begins to shuffle off.
As he does, so do I, because I need to go get my fucking laundry out of the next building over, so I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Okay. But the individual looks at you. Well, I will be your point of contact. I am Ulrich Stone Cipher. I am basically
Rick.
the.
Known Cipher.
Yep.
Okay.
I am the supervisor for second shift. Is there anything specific as you guys continue walking that you as individuals need to know?
What is the time frame for the second shift, Mr. Ulrich? It
Se-
was, yes.
Yes. Well, we work 12 on and 24 off. So the second shift starts at 5.
05, yeah.
So we've
1500,
been
1700.
we're roughly halfway into shift already. Third shift starts in 12 hours, which would be at 5 as well. It's easier that way. And to keep three rotations makes it a healthier balance.
That makes sense. The dwarves are working rather hard in the mines. Which shift was it where Runa, Mora, and Sylvia went missing?
It would have been third shift that I'm aware of. It was not my shift. All my workers showed up, so.
Have you heard any scuttlebutt amongst the workers?
The most I've heard is since Silva has gone missing, the only reason why we learned of the missing is her husband is now not showing up to work either and spending his time at the tavern, drinking heavily. Her husband would have is Balin.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that he's being affected so strongly.
Yes. It was a weird time, but as you guys are walking, you're getting closer and closer. You now see the mouth of this cave is massive, and as you're getting closer, you see more buildings, but bigger, like width wise, and you see like dwarves kind of going in and out. You see now what looks to be train tracks leading into the mine. I was like, well, at any given time, there are about 30 or 40 workers in the mine alone. So it is hard to keep track, but it is a process. And as he leads you into the deeper like actual into the mine. You see well lit, open space, like a massive, like 100 foot by 100 foot, like almost like staging area, and then you see like 3 different tunnels. Basically, how our operation works is there are 3 tunnels that are processed at all times of the day, based on the shift. So this left one would have been the mining's would be mining first shift. Second tunnel we have here is where our current miners are, and then third shift, their miners would have been down there. But currently, with second shift being in front, our miners there, our gatherers are in the first tunnel to gather any of the supplies that were mined. And then our third tunnel over here, where our current dwarves are securing the walls, as we don't want any cave-in, so we have dwarves that know a little magic to mold the earth, to support any breakage. And but since I believe I know they were on third shift, but I don't know what team they were on, so I'm not sure. They could have been the miners, which means they would have been in that cave, but they also could have worked for the securers or retrievers. So any one of these caves they could have gotten lost in, as according to their supervisor, that from what I'm aware, they never came back out of the cave. Apparently, they clocked in to work and then just didn't. Well, not clocked in. They showed up and then just never left. You'll also notice now there's a few dwarves, like 4 or 5, in this massive area. But now you see their as you walked in at the entrance, there are like 4 guards in the entrance, and inside there are 2 more. But due to the missing individuals, we now have guards to make sure no one else goes missing. So we have to check in with them and then check out with them. Do we have any questions? I don't know how much help I can be of assistance. We'll probably you would have to probably just go through each tunnel and just look about if you're looking for clues or anything. All these tunnels are straightforward, so you can't get lost, as there's a light, and he points as you see lights are going down each one. There are lights and everything, and all you do is follow the lights, and you can make your way back here.
Riona, in your head, you'll hear, "Can you ask who the third shift supervisor is?"
Sure, One. Pardon me, but who exactly is the third shift supervisor? We'd like to know that.
It would be my brother, Freydis.
Courageous?
Freydis. Freydis. Stone Cipher, as that is same.
As far as traversing the tunnels, are there any precautions we should take? Safety measures that we should adhere to, policies and the like.
Just
Like
make sure
safety
you.
brief for those of us who haven't delved into caverns or mines before.
Well, since we're currently retrieving fragments on the left here, I would suggest not going down there, as it has yet to be retrieved and secured. The one on the right is being secured, so I would recommend not going past our workers down there. Everything up to a point should be good, but once you hit our workers, that probably means farther down is not secure just yet. There is a lot of space as our workers are probably a mile down that one, and I don't know how deep. I believe they're probably about a mile deep on this one as well. But the middle one where we started mining, we are double checking any nodes we might have missed, and we haven't got as deep into starting the actual excavation of continuing the mine. Yes, sir.
Have you noticed any strange rocks coming from the mines recently that are not normal stone or iron, or even reports from the gold piece or the Golden Gate of odd stones?
I don't believe I have. I feel like the ore has been the same. Or iron ore. I haven't found any.
Can I check that?
Yeah.
He's
It's not,
true as
yeah,
mud.
uh, he doesn't seem to recall anything, so he's being honest. Nothing he has said has triggered anyone so far. Like no one's passive insight have been like, oh, he's lying. No, he's
Have,
being genuine and honest as of right now.
have any of the other dwarves gotten very sickly, very withered, if you will? Sudden, quick deaths of illness, perhaps?
Not that I recall. Our last month though, we didn't do much work as between the cold and the uh, times off, as a lot of people take their PTO during the winter times. Our productivity drops, but we are in full force now, so I can't recall anyone being sick. It would probably be, but I could get with the other supervisors at some point if I ever have time, but they might. Or if you guys will be here for a while, you can probably ask them yourselves. You know my brother, he'll be here at 5. And then Keldrin, uh, he is first shift. He might be awake still, or he might have fallen asleep. I'm not sure. It has been 2 or 3 hours already, so he might have done his nightly ritual and passed out.
Can I use my sending stone?
Yeah.
I would like to send a message of, have any of the workers gotten sick recently, almost, or died from illness?
To the guard captain.
Or have any strange rocks been found? 17 words.
Yep. Get back. Shit. I don't know. I don't keep track of the workers. That would be the supervisor's jobs. Or
Okay.
foreman.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. These guys are. That guy's just a point of contact. He's a guard captain. He's making places secure, not checking in on workers like, hey, are you sick? No? Okay.
Well, I was hoping that he might see like or he hear scuttlebutt about like someone passing away due to illness or something like that. But all good.
There hasn't been any deaths, no. So we are hardy and healthy folk. I can't think of the last time I was sick. I don't think I've ever been sick.
Fucking accurate.
That's all I have. I'm done yapping. Thank you, sir. You've answered all the questions.
Yes. I am going to check on the mining team, see their progress. But you're free to go to through the retrieval. Just stay off of the tracks, as we don't want you to accidentally get hit by the moving carts, because they do move on their own. Once once we put enough in there, they activate it and it returns here. But no other questions for me.
None that I can think of at the moment.
Well, if you need me, I will be down the middle tunnel. And he scurries off down the middle tunnel. The guards, you notice the guards at each of the tunnel, he stops, talks to one of the guards, and then continues to walk.
Well, which
One,
tunnel?
hmm. You would think with so many busy hands here that there would be some witness to anything that transpired, but I mean, I guess we might as well start with the right cavern.
Do we want to split up?
Cover more ground, so to speak. It's not the worst idea. There are 3 tunnels to cover. Although the shift lead did recommend that we only go in the 2, really. And even up to a certain point. So split up into 2 groups and find what we can in each.
I will
Alright.
accompany you, Riona, and I presume Little One is going as well.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
All right.
There is Hana, Leon, the other cavern.
That is good with me.
Yes.
So I'll remind you, the left.
Wait, Leon, how did you manage to catch up with us so quickly?
I was only a day's travel behind you.
Oh. Well, that's certainly wonderful. Glad to have you back. Well, shall we?
All right. Which tunnel are you going down? Riona, Little One, and Bepsy.
Well, I think the most workers are going to be in the center tunnel. And, I mean, not to be too objective about it, well, the other group is a bit hardier, so if they dare venture farther than the workers have secured the tunnels, they'd be more likely to survive something of a cave-in or falling rocks and the like. They are tougher. Any objections?
No.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So Little One, Bepsy, and Riona, you're going down the left tunnel, and Leon, Ahana and Maris are going down the right.
We are going down the middle tunnel with the workers, not the left tunnel. That is still getting.
Yeah, center tunnel.
Oh, you're going down where they're mining?
They're still doing
Yes.
the collection down the left tunnel, which
Correct.
the supervisor was like,
Don't do
probably
that.
better off not going down that tunnel yet.
No.
Yes.
He said if you go down that tunnel, just stay off the tracks. He said better not go down the right tunnel because
Past the workers that have security yet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, does that change our plan? Do we want to go left?
Teams of two.
I'm thinking we keep in groups of 3.
I don't care which tunnel. I just thought the left was like really bad, and then Danny said
the
the
right's
right.
really bad.
If you go
Well,
past the workers.
Yeah, if you go past the workers,
Yeah.
which they said it's about a mile to where they're probably.
And center tunnel is about a mile as well. So you know what? Fuck it. We'll both go down a mile long. We'll both take a mile hike. Let's go.
All right. So one group's going down the middle, and one's going to the right. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Mike,
Yep.
Okay.
I love you. Please change that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Riona, little one, and Mike. As you three.
Who the fuck is Mike?
Bepsi's real name. Sorry, spoiler. Riona, little one, and Bepsi. As you guys go down the middle path, as you go, you see some broken rock here and there. It seems they potentially. As you do, you see some stone, as they seem to found maybe a few more deposits as a double checking as something that was probably missed at some point. But you guys continue to walk down. What are you guys looking for specifically?
Well, I think
Is there any portion where there's no dwarves as we're walking down this?
Right now, there are no dwarves. You haven't caught up to where they're probably mining.
I would like to say Riona, and I want to try to do. If I have to do a check with this, that's fine. I would like to hear how much it echoes, if it carries my voice heavily or not.
It doesn't echo where you're at anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of gesture for Riona and little one. Say, I don't know for sure. I think we need to keep an eye out for any sick or injured dwarves. They might have been finding the rocks we've seen from the moon. I'm not sure if that could be the case, but it might be. Other than that, I think we're looking for blood, unless anyone else has ideas.
quite an interesting point. I'd nearly forgotten about that stone from the moon. I will say, aside from blood stains, which is quite ominous but realistic, any missing parcels or effects, such as their gear, like a helmet, a missing boot, the things of the like, the torn jackets and sweaters and the shirts and or pants, signs of struggle or anything like that.
Fiona,
Yes,
do
little
you
one.
think that there will be creatures like we found in our caves, this one as well?
It's quite possible, but I'm not sure if there were any quakes in this area. That would have been an excellent question for the foreman or the guard captain. I guess that's something we could ask the workers once we reach them.
I'll remember.
As you guys are walking down, you guys actually catch up to Ulrich as he has yet to get to where the workers are. He has shorter legs. Yeah, and it doesn't seem like he's hurrying to get back. It seems he's inspecting different things, potentially see if like he starts to like put his hand on the wall and just kind of close his eyes and continue to walk, and like he's talking to the earth, or maybe sensing, or maybe not sure what he's doing. Uh, seems three of you decided to come down this path. Very well. The markers as we go, you'll see openings on each side when we found heavier nodes. So feel free to explore the alcoves. Like this one, and you walk up, and it's like a house size alcove. It doesn't go too high, but it's like probably 6 feet high and 5 feet wide a little bit. They're dwarves, so it's not like they're enough to, but it looks pretty secure. There are alcoves like this throughout each tunnel, where we find a lot of the ore. Feel free to inspect all of these if you wish. Any questions before I continue on searching?
Absolutely. Recently there were quakes around McCann's. I don't know if you felt any of the shockwaves or primary or secondary otherwise.
That 2 or 3 weeks ago, they were very minor. I remember, but nothing that caused any issues here anyway. Like they shook our equipment, but they didn't really shake the walls or the earth itself.
Okay. And tell me, have you seen any injuries that might resemble this? As she kind of lowers one side of her robes down the side of her neck to show the bite marks from that invisible creature that we encountered in the caverns. Unless that is healed.
I would say that's probably healed by now, especially if
Okay, it's gone.
yeah.
Can I pull out my book and show all of the creatures that we've killed thus far and the things that I've, like the pictures of them, and hand it to Riona? And kind of injuries may be caused by these, and then hand it to Riona.
There are no monsters down here. There's tunnels that we created ourselves. We haven't like stumbled upon any openings that would have led to a den or anything. We're not like some dwarves that's dig until we end up in a dragon's den. And if we do, we leave it alone.
Do I believe him?
Roll an insight check.
As he's doing that. Quite wise.
Yeah. He doesn't believe that at least he doesn't think they've stumbled upon it. He believes his words.
How about any mishaps of an arcane nature? Any equipment behaving strangely? Glowing
Well,
sigils? Perhaps may any of your dwarves dabble in rune works? Any mishaps or weird flare-ups of that variety to note of?
uh, I do believe for an our shift, once or twice, our carts, when they were trying to return, they stopped for whatever reason. But that's about it, and that happens once in a blue moon. The rune was just old or wore off and had to be replaced, but that's the only thing I could think of.
Hmm.
That's the only runes we use. Otherwise, he points over and you see like a pickaxe. We use our own hands to dig, typically.
Well, boys, I guess should we start peering down alcoves, or should we just proceed to the end and then work our way back?
I think we should go
Yeah.
as far as is safe.
But it should be safe a good mile or two. I believe this, if my records are correct, this middle tunnel is the longest out of all of them, where we've proceeded the most, probably 3 to 4 miles.
Which tunnel are we in?
Middle
Center.
tunnel.
I just wanted to make sure.
I'll also note that there's a gradual decline as you,
Yep.
so you're not just up. There's
Well, I think that we should keep going. We'll see you, Riona, little one.
For the light.
around the 3 mile mark. There will be a straight edge drop. It's well lit. You'll be able to climb down a ladder. But just forewarning.
Like, what is in that chamber that there's such a sheer drop?
We didn't want to continue the way we were going, so we went straight down at that point. It was just by choice.
Ah,
Is it a dead end and then straight down, or does it keep going straight?
You will see some process where we went a little straight, but there'll be a ladder that can go down, but we also have a trolley, or not a trolley, a elevator. But we tried to leave the elevator to the carts to bring them up and down. It's only a story or two.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see the rest of the tunnel. Let's proceed.
Yeah. You guys go on without him as he's continuing to like check the walls and things, inspect. You see a few dwarves, more dwarves as you get farther down. It seems they're in a certain alcove and they're currently mining. There's like 3 or 4 of them. You probably pass about 6 or 7 of these alcoves as you're going down. There is pretty decent gaps between each, as you look in, they are expansive once you actually get in them. But you do finally get to that ladder that he was talking about, and you see like a pulley system on the left, but no platform, assuming the platform is probably already down. You do see a lever that would bring it up. You guys want to go down the ladder?
Sure, I'll take the ladder.
All right. One by one, you guys well-made ladder. It seems they don't skimp on it. They probably repair or replace this every so often. Because fuck, if that goes out of repair, then they could potentially be stuck down here. But continue on for another mile or two, where you get into like this open circle, kind of like the entrance. And there's a lot of dwarves here. There's probably like 10 or 11. They seem to have found a really big haul of ore in this area, so they made it a little bit bigger so they could work. But yeah, it doesn't seem like you're at the end. There seems like it continues going on, but you don't. I'm not sure how much more. Probably based on what he said, probably only half a mile left, based off of how long you've walked to get to this point.
And I
Well-
believe we should proceed all the way to the end.
Yes, and if we don't find anything, I think that we just go back up and check all the alcoves that we pass on the way in and look for any of the things we were talking about.
I agree.
There seems to be one alcove down here too. But yeah, you guys continue on. It's probably only another minute or so, and then you just kind of hit a dead wall. Doesn't see it like they probably kept on going, and then they're like, "Yeah, there's more back here. We'll finish what we have back here." They didn't do much back here, it seems. So
Okay, and towards this end, are there any more alcoves, or is it just straight back?
just
to
straight
the-
back.
Okay. Well, since we're back here, I guess we'll have a look around, won't we?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and search for any torn cloth, missing effects, any
Yeah.
equipment laying around, type of deal.
Yeah. Roll. Whoever wants to roll an investigation, go for it.
Can I do the same, but for blood or any of the rocks, like any resembling rocks?
And I would like to look for presence of creatures or burrowing or anything like that.
Yeah.
Can I
all right.
give myself guidance?
Yeah, you can always guide yourself.
Same.
We're doing a wish check?
Investigation.
15.
Nice.
Riona, for a 12, you're looking for misplaced tools, cloth, and stuff. As you will just use these checks for the entire walk back, as you're checking as you're going. I won't have you roll multiple times. As you're going through, there seems to be random like pickaxes in weird places. You're not sure if that's because the dwarves did it or if maybe replacements. Maybe because earlier Ulrich pointed to a pickaxe that was just kind of there in the tunnel, but you're not sure if it's with a 12 investigation and a passive insight of 10, right?
Yeah, it's either 10 or 11. Passive insight
think-
10. Yeah.
Yeah. You, with how many times you see it, you assume these are probably like backup pickaxes. So if one breaks, someone can just go and grab another one in certain points. Or maybe they're marking something like, hey, check here maybe. Like maybe there could be potential more. Because they are put in just random weird places, but it doesn't seem like they are abandoned or just kind of. They all seem to be sitting up straight against the wall, all in a particular fashion.
Placed there deliberately.
Yeah. Cloth. Yeah, you see most of these dwarves are wearing coveralls or like mining, and you see like patches of cloth here and there with no blood, so maybe at some point dwarves are just tearing cloth as they go and don't really care. But nothing that looks like a sign of struggle. For blood, you guys don't find any blood anywhere, or at least any dry blood in any of the alcoves. Nothing out of the ordinary. And for any monster tracks or like potential burrows, the only tracks you see are dwarven tracks, really, and maybe minecart here and there, or some. There's some certain areas where it looks like boxes are being placed down and picked up because they're like squares in certain area, like imprinted. So maybe that's how they load. They throw stuff in a box and put it in the cart. But no like potential monster threat.
Any moon rocks?
No moon rocks.
I thought I was big brain cooking that up. All right.
All right. So now the other group, Ahana, Leon, and Ferris. What are you three doing?
I am looking down this tunnel. What do I see?
So as you look down, you see these tunnels are decent sized to where you can probably fit 4 or 5 people across, as there are enough room to have a cart go down and back. There's a lighting system on the right side to keep the tunnel lit. But otherwise, rock and dirt.
What exactly are we looking for? Varys? Ohana? Catch me up here.
Looking for clues to disappearing dwarves. And the foreman we were just speaking with before also hinted at well, wasn't telling the full truth about there only being 2 mines.
Do we want to keep going?
Indeed. And then I'll start heading and leading the party, looking for anything out of the ordinary, I guess.
All right. If you guys are inspecting as you're going, as you guys are walking down, you two notice these alcoves in certain areas. But it takes you a while to find dwarves as you go down. So roll an investigation check as you are investigating this tunnel.
Wonderful. Double fours.
Double fours. So with a
Definitely have
22,
escapes.
22, Leon, what are you specifically looking for?
Yeah, just anything out of the ordinary. Just suspicious. Shouldn't be there.
All right. Varys, what are you looking for?
Before we, while we're headed there, is anything that might look like a secret, a hidden, entrance or something like that?
And Ahana, are you going to roll an investigation check for me? All right. With the 22, Leon. Yeah, she has yet to say anything, so I assume she's probably maybe at work still, potentially. I don't know. Leon with a 22. Nothing's out of the ordinary that you can see of. You see these pickaxes in certain areas, and at first it looks weird that pickaxes are just laying there, but after a while, it seems like they've purposely put them there for some sort of reason. Can you glean what the reason is? Maybe to double check this area for potential nodes. Maybe to tell the securing team to double check to secure this area. But nothing out of the ordinary, at least to you. This is the first time you've been in a mine, so it's all kind of new to you. Investigation, Varys. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be. You don't see any secret layers or anything, or
There's a lot of good rocks in here.
yeah, there's a lot of rocks in here. But yeah, you guys get to the point where there are now dwarves, and you see these dwarves touching the wall, and you watch as there are cracks in the wall being like shaped to seal as to secure that potentially there aren't like cave-ins or anything. So the next time these dwarves come in to mine in this area, they won't risk a collapse. One of them looks over at you. Ah, well, what can I do for you?
Have we? Because we haven't been. We've only talked to one of the foremen so far. Okay.
You talked to
What
the
is-
foreman for this this
Particular
mine
one?
specifically.
Okay. Okay. We'll just look. We were just here looking for any information regarding the missing dwarves, Runa, Mora, and Svala.
Aha. Very well. I asked to not go further. If you do, just be mindful of your footing. We have yet to secure this entire tunnel. It might take us another couple hours. My apologies.
Is there anyone on currently here that was friends with the one of these dwarves?
Not that I'm aware of. The difference between shifts, it's hard to make friends with people that would be working most of the time while you're either asleep. At least I wasn't. I barely knew them. He looked, and you see about 4 of them, and they all seem to be in the area. They all kind of stop what they're doing. Yeah, we don't remember them or know them. One of them, I'm new. I don't even think I've heard those names before.
Are any of them lying?
Yeah, roll insight check.
24.
They
Okay.
seem to be very upfront and willing to help.
Hmm.
But they just don't know us.
And then I ask him, I'm gonna ask them kind of just like, are there just only these 2 mines in here? In this?
I mean, there's just this mine. If that's what you're asking. I'm confused what the question is.
To clarify, there are more than. This is all one mine, or they're just 2? They're multiple.
Well,
No.
there's this mountain is very strange, but all we found are the gold nodes and this iron nodes.
Mm. Actually, hold on. Mm. Are these the only 2 entrances? This one and the one to the
Into the
other.
mountain?
Mhm.
Yes,
Yes.
that I'm aware of.
Mm.
They are far apart though, so it would take a half a day to get to the entrance for the gold mine.
Hmm. Is there anywhere other than further in to this mine that hasn't been secured yet that is considered dangerous or to be stayed away from?
Well, I mean, anything past us would be considered dangerous, as we haven't double checked. We make sure that everything is secure. We do not want any accidents.
Is there any groups in here that seem to be very nefarious by any means?
Not that I'm aware of.
Troublemakers?
There's always a bad egg or two, but nothing that would. Maybe they gamble a little bit more than normal or drink a little bit too much, show up late, but none that I can recall that would incite suspicion. That was what you're asking. We all need to get paid, we all need to make a living.
Hmm. You happen by chance to know who discovered these dwarves missing?
If I recall, the only reason why we learned of the missing dwarves was the husband of one.
Hmm.
It was a weird time frame where we weren't actually working in the caves for a couple weeks due to cold weather, and if so many people take off, as we get 2 weeks off a year, we normally take it off during the colder months, as it does get colder down here. So
Hmm. Is there a particular place in here where you take breaks if you need them?
well, we normally just walk back to the center. Our breaks are normally an hour long.
Okay. Really, can't really think of any other questions that I have at the moment.
Ahana, Leon, do you have any questions
I
for
got
this door?
nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Okay. Well, the five dwarves kind of look at the group. Well, if nothing else, we should continue. That was one of our short breaks that we just took, but it is fine. They kind of continue on going and securing more areas.
Did any of them look nervous or something, or when I was asking any of those questions?
Nervous in what sense?
Like, um, when you like answer a question, you're pretty like calm if you're obviously generally telling the truth. Like, um, like shifty, um, any kind of what would not be considered normal behavior if you're just getting answered simple questions.
Right. For 24, we'll stick with that and say, it doesn't look like they were shifty or suspicious in your eyes.
You said how much further we can go in before we've hit the don't go past this point?
Them.
Oh, them. They're the
Yeah,
last one.
yeah, you can't go past them. They are securing as they go down. So if you go
Oh, I
past
see what
them,
we're saying.
yeah,
Okay.
like they started from the entrance and they're going towards the end. So they're securing as they go. So going past them would lead into dangerous territory, potentially.
Okay, I understand now that they are literally like the rear guard, but technically the fucking people that we don't want to go past at all. Okay.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, their shifts are 12 hours, so and it's a team of 5, so it probably takes them all 10 or 11 hours to secure 3-4 miles of mining, especially if there are new nodes they find along the way or something. But this one, you guys probably went 2.5 miles ish before you found them. You don't think the cave is, from what he said, it was probably a little mile shorter than the middle one, so there was only like a mile and a half left. But if there was, if you had no other questions or didn't want to do anything else, we can convene the two groups back in the center.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything.
Yeah.
No, because nothing I haven't already done.
Yeah. Okay. Easy enough. The group reconvenes in the center.
We ain't turn up nothing on the way back in them alcoves and shit.
Nope.
Fuck. Well, that turned up a whole lot of not much. Any luck in your group?
No, we got
Um,
nothing.
Nothing of use. Not that we didn't already know. Other than, I mean, we saw 5 workers for more or less an entire cave.
About this time, it's probably around 1 or 2. It guys took you a while to investigate both these caves, so you do see more dwarves kind of in the center now. They're all kind of sitting around eating lunch and everything. Taking their hour-long union break. What would you like to do?
Doesn't seem like we're getting too much luck from asking the workers.
Well, I think there's only 2 options left. Review the third cavern when it's safer and maybe when there's not cars going down it, and then. Do I know? I'm gonna message you, Danny.
While he does that, Riona, you're gonna hear in your head. I think we should go talk to the husband.
Well, I was thinking that would be worth exploring, but before that, give me one moment, as I'm going to go over to one of the standard guards that are
Yeah.
posted up here.
Yeah.
Good evening, guards.
Evening.
So just so that we're clear, I'm with the guild from Cannes investigating the missing dwarves. So you all are standing guard overnight, I presume?
You were just recently posted since the missing dwarves. We are now on the same shifts as the dwarves, so we have 12-hour on, 24 off, rotating. So we will be here as long as this set of dwarves are here.
Ah, fantastic. And do you have any idea, when your relief might come, when the next shift will be?
5 full hours from now. Typically, they might show up 10 minutes early on a good day, sometimes 10 minutes late on a bad.
I guess it depends on how much they drank the night before, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Well, that's very good to know. Please, do your best. Keep your wits about you. Last thing I want to see is one of you go missing.
Thank you. Be safe.
We'll do our best, as I return to the group.
The only other place I think we could check is the trail we saw coming in. It was going up the mountain, no?
I think the only one that noticed that was the little one. I don't know if that has been...
I just asked Danny.
I could have
Oh, okay.
sworn little one mentioned it. If he didn't, then he didn't. That's on.
I would have, at least Riona, For damn sure, but I don't remember. That was coming up here, correct?
Yeah,
was-
it was on the approach.
I could have sworn it was when you guys were walking away. Initially from the guardhouse.
When we were going either to our abode, our housing for the
Yeah.
stint, or when we were on our way to meet with the foreman.
Yeah,
No,
one of the
other.
two.
If I didn't say it out loud, I for sure would have said something. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I'm not always
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
It's getting quite late, and ascending a mountain at this late hour, I don't know if that's the wisest choice. Perhaps that's an angle we could work in the morning.
Yes, I agree. One thing to note, though, also is that the dwarves are stopping their shift of the disappearance. They're stopping at 5 p.m. today. No, they're stopping their shift at 5 a.m. That was the shift that they went missing. What I propose is that we at least attend breakfast around 8 a.m. and possibly see some of the dwarves in a more relaxed state that might have been working with them. Perhaps drinking and getting ready for their night shift or their sleep schedule.
I must have misspoke. So each shift is from 5 to 5. This is second shift. At 5 p.m. tonight, third shift will be on shift, and that's where the people went missing.
Yes. That's what I
Okay.
said, right?
You said
So-
5 and then you switched to 5 a.m., but
Yeah, sorry. So my plan, Bepsi's plan is that we wait for third shift to get off of work, and then we go to the tavern. It will be the morning, but
you mean second shift. It's currently second shift.
third shift gets off work, then we go to the tavern.
Understood. I'm following you.
Yes. They might be in a more relaxed state with a couple of ales in them and more willing to talk about some scuttlebutt. Just an idea.
Well, that is something that is another angle that we could work. The more information we can gather about this, the better, as we are quite blind in this situation. Our little one suggested that we perhaps discuss with the husband of some of the dwarves that went missing. They might give us some insight as to relationship dynamics, either between the clans or else even between them.
That is a good idea as well.
So what we have is check in on the husband, poke around in the third shaft of this tunnel. We have the trail leading up the mountain, and then we also have checking in at the tavern at the end of third shift. Those are our 4 points that we have to work with currently. Does anybody have anything else to add to the list? Well, what time is it now, DM?
It's about 2-ish, so like 3 more hours until shift ends.
And how far away was that offshoot from where we are right now?
If you go west, you're not sure, probably hour away, maybe. Because it definitely, as you guys walked up, it definitely wasn't like on the side of the mine. So just probably have to follow until you find it. Yeah, the west.
think we could, because we don't know how far. Damn, it gives us.
You guys have about 5 to 6 hours of light left, if that's what you're trying to decide.
Yeah, in order to go and follow that trail to see where it leads and then come back. An hour travel time, 4 hours investigation, another hour travel time. Bro, I come with like endless batteries for my flashlight. I think I'm good. Yeah, in Rihanna's head, she will hear, I think we should go find out where that trail goes. We have some time to go.
Still do have some daylight on our side. Mhm. Do you think we should ask either the foreman or the guard captain about that trail? Do you think they would? I'm sure someone knows something about it. Or do you think we should just go ahead and venture ourselves?
I think the guard captain lies a lot.
Oh, really?
He wasn't being very truthful when we were talking.
You mean the foreman?
No, it was the guard captain that was lying about how many tunnels there were.
No, that was the foreman.
Was it the foreman?
The foreman.
Yeah, the guard captain didn't give a shit.
Guard captain didn't know. He's there to protect.
Yeah, he's
The
in charge of the fucking walls around this
Yeah.
goddamn fuck ass mountain, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have time to deal with the mines
mining
itself.
procedures. Yeah.
So unless something's brought up to him, like he doesn't fucking know. It's like going up to the police captain in your town. It's like, hey, do you hear about this something? And they'd be like, fuck if I know.
Yeah, so as I'll just change everything to the foreman.
Foreman, yeah. Well, I guess that definitely shifts his standing on this investigation. Well, that
Are
leads me towards more of a we take our own initiative on this trail.
Is little one's talking in Rihanna's head, but Rihanna's talking back out loud, right?
Out loud, yup.
100%.
Most characters I make have that tendency.
So on when you say that puts them in a, what was the exact wording? Puts them in a different
Bad stand.
bad standing.
I guess that
Okay.
shifts his standing in our investigation.
Technically, on that, I would have said the foreman out loud to you.
Yes,
Uh,
quite.
I will. Also, I'm gonna ask, are you guys like, where are you when you're talking about this?
That's an excellent question. Where are we, DM? How far have we gone?
Hey, did you leave the cave? Are you still in the cave?
No,
Like,
we've left the cave. We're going back. We weren't
okay,
going
so
to explore the
confirm.
third one until the third ship.
We're on our way out, so
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking. I want to make sure you guys aren't just like in the middle of all these dwarves having lunch and you're just talking out loud. Just checking.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, fuck that guy's boss.
why would
Yeah.
that be such a concern?
I'm just curious if you're doing that or not. Hey, if someone talked fuck shit about your boss, wouldn't you be a little more like, fuck these guys?
So,
Depends on how I feel about my boss.
My
yeah.
bosses.
True.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we'll say you guys left, and when little one makes the note that hey, maybe we should just go, you guys start heading west, following alongside the wall.
Okay.
As you guys are going, you see it goes from these bigger buildings, which looks to be what you probably assume to be storage buildings, probably where they store all the orders or whatever, what have you. Takes you like 30 minutes until you see like a path, and then suddenly it starts to wind up the side of the mountain. Pretty wide. You probably fit 3x3 as you're walking up safely. But yeah, you guys begin to head up the mountainside. And it's like a kind of steep incline as you go. Anyone wants to roll an investigation check as you guys are going up the mountain? Go for it.
A lot better than my 4.
13.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
7.
Kind of sucks.
Look
Barely
it,
rolled
I'll
mine.
roll dice. Hey,
18.
that's a record.
Yeah, if that's everyone. I would say little one's probably in the middle of like not standing on the edge. I'll say Riona, you're probably the one standing closer to the edge or like the cliffside. As you guys are walking up, the higher you go, you kind of look back and you see, you get a better picture of the layout and a distance. You're probably a mile and a half up at this point. You see in the distance where buildings turn into suddenly it's just like a wall with inside the actual area you're in, and what you safe to assume to be the like wall between the Stone District and the Gold District. The wall doesn't seem to be as high as the outer walls. It's probably a simple like 2-story wall, maybe half a story and a half. But there's definitely a wall dividing districts. But as you guys continue up, how far do you follow this all the way up? Yeah, it takes you about. It keeps going. Like an hour in, you're probably, I want to say, a quarter of a way up the mountain. With how high it is, like good view. Say that again.
So that's not terrible.
It's not. Another hour of traveling up this mountain. You finally get to a point where it plateaus and it goes in, and you notice as it goes in, there is like a archway, a stone archway, and what looks to be stone pews in this little area, and then deeper in, probably 30 or 45 feet in, it looks to be an altar of some sort.
Altar.
Altar.
What kind? Do I
Altar.
recognize it?
Do you
Altar.
continue to walk in deeper?
Hell yes. Absolutely.
Does everyone continue to walk in deeper?
I am close behind little one.
All right.
Yep.
As you guys walk in deeper, you notice what looks to be a familiar symbol. Varys, you would recognize it. Bepsy, you would recognize it. And Ahana, I know you recognize it, but I'm not sure. I don't remember what your but you see the symbol for the god of the Fae. So the
Okay.
god of the sun. I don't know if the symbol is on Ahana's armor or not, or her shield, for you all to recognize
might-
it. Say that again.
It's on my armor.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So you all recognize it is a symbol that Ahana wears, but I would say Leon, Rihanna, and Little One probably don't really know what it is.
Yeah.
They just
I know she'd be sporting it.
yep.
But I find it odd that in a dwarven cave that they're worshiping the god of the Fae, or goddess of the Fae.
Up the mountain.
You know,
at the top, towards the top. Of the
what I
mountain.
mean is anywhere in the mines where dwarves would be traversing, in theory.
Roll a history or an insight check, or both.
Oh, I'll do both just in case. Did it not roll that one? Maybe it didn't roll that one. Just in case I rolled better. 17 insight,
And
15 history.
depends on what came first. Maybe this shrine was here before the mines were here. And dwarves aren't going to desecrate a shrine to the god of the Fae just because they took over like this mountain landscape. So it doesn't seem out of the ordinary. And it just looking around, it doesn't look like anyone actually traverses this area or comes up here. Like there's some dust here and there, and there very old offerings of incense and stuff, but it doesn't look like anyone comes up here in the last maybe 5-10 years potentially. Maybe a pilgrim, but
So nothing looks
out
used
of the
recently.
ordinary. Mm-mm.
Well, it hasn't been used in a while. While I was walking up, did this path look used at all when we were going up? Like
No.
any? Okay. But they, as the moment they were walking all the way in, I guess. I'm assuming that little one was probably going directly to the altar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyone want to do anything else? Not this altar.
Yeah. Isn't this your? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep. This,
Say that again, Riona.
Said Ahana, dear. Isn't that your? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Well, this place sure has seen better days. So there's like an archway, right?
Yeah.
Stone?
Yep.
Wood? Okay.
Stone. Everything out of here is made of stone, it seems. Besides there's the altar and the symbol of the actual god is like some sort of steel or metal.
markings, etchings, glyphs, runes.
Yeah. There's some.
Engravings.
There is in the arch. There is like etching through from like left, middle, like so the center, like very top. There seems to
Yeah.
be like some ruins or markings of some sort.
I could probably reach that shit. I'm gonna touch it.
Yeah, you can touch it. It's about 8 feet up.
Okay. And then I'll just kind of like wipe some of it off and whatnot, just to
Yeah,
kind
you
of get a
can.
clear like image of what those engravings or markings are.
Yeah, you recognize these markings to be similar to books you have found recently, ancient Elvish.
Mr. Pepsi,
Yes,
I
Riona.
think you're up.
Or what? And I'll walk forward.
Look with your elven eyes. Tell me what they see.
Look where, Riona.
As I grab the top of your head and aim it right at the engravings.
Okay. What do I see?
It's starting to get late, and my patience is wearing thin. I need to sleep. As I wrench your head up.
Here lies the god of the sun.
Yes, yes, here lies the god of the sun.
Like, here lies the god of the sun.
Yep.
This is an altar.
Oh, fuck.
As you say that out loud, I'm just gonna put it together. This isn't an altar. This is a tomb. As he says that, and I go to look around, does that make more sense on how this looks? Less of an altar and more like a tomb to me now?
Yep.
Drawing on my past experience with this shit, I'm gonna cast a first level spell and take a careful look around. I am going to cast Detect Good and Evil and take a good look around for undead, any kind of defiling, any kind of necro-ish shit around here.
Yeah, little one, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, cool.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's fun.
Oh, good heavens.
18.
18. You are nearly blinded. Like, you somehow accidentally looked directly into the sun as you get just radiance of good.
But there is nothing opposite of that at this point.
What do the words exactly say?
Oh, yeah. So I should
For me.
For the duration, you sense the location of any aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of yourself. You can also sense whether the hollow spell is active there, and if so, where. The spell is blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood, 1 inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead.
The hollow spell is active.
Oh!
It is specifically pinpoint in the center of where the symbol is.
That's big
What
push.
that mean?
That's
What that
big,
mean?
Google hollow spell, my guy. I don't have time to read you a bedtime story. It's literally 3 pages long, dog. In Riona's head, she will hear, "This is a very holy place. The Hallow spell is active here."
Is it Leona Fiend?
So you mean to say that? So this is truly hallowed ground.
Yes.
Well, I think it would do everybody some good to be very mindful and respectful of every stone here.
I would feel comfortable here, correct?
You feel safe.
Yeah.
You all feel safe here.
Shit.
Basically, you don't feel. Right now, the group feels like there's nothing in the world that can frighten. You are, in all intents and purposes, the 6 of you are encouraged. You're fearless. You feel.
Yeah, we're definitely in the circle of fuck around
You know,
and find out.
Ahana, I do think that you got the leg up on me in that race back in the day. I do think I could probably beat you in one now.
Do you?
Now that
Not-
I'm reflecting back on it, yes, I do think I could beat you in a race. Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to test that with your face too?
My face don't have feet.
No, it doesn't.
yet.
But I don't think you're in a race against me. You're a little scrawny. My fist could probably make you knock out. I probably don't even need to touch you. I don't think you're gonna win either in a race. So maybe be a little less confident and a little more humble.
Varys will like look at Ahana when she says that and says, "Pot and kettle black. Not very humble as you speak to him.
And you are
Confident and clear of
higher existence. So I don't think you can be calling the pot kettle black.
what?" Varys will just like look at you confused. What?
You forget it.
I think we should go back to the point that we are standing on the actual tomb of a god. It's very interesting.
Are there any other inscriptions in the room around what would be the tombstone rather than above?
Roll an investigation check.
Nope.
Oh shit! I still have the hollow spell up. Nope. Not with the 4.
Okay.
Is there anything else you guys wish to do at this hallowed grounds?
Can I investigate the area for anything out of place?
Yeah, roll an investigation check. Everything seems like it needs to be here.
Well, you being our group's so to speak, expert, Ahana, do you think an offering would be appropriate? And if so, what kind?
I have no idea. I mean, an offering probably would be good, but I have no idea.
Well, let me see what I have. As she starts
Yeah.
rummaging through her pack.
You know what? Little one would walk up to the altar
Yes,
and
now
like
while I was distracted going through her bag.
I would lay down my wand of pyrotechnics on the altar.
Yeah. Roll a. Whew, roll a d20 for me.
Well,
Oh. Okay. Good to know.
I am going to delete that from my inventory of that thing.
Well, I think you can't really go wrong with something like this, as I pull out the potion of greater healing and place it on the altar.
Ooh.
Yeah. Roll a d20 for me.
Seven.
Okay. Anyone else?
I will place my dart.
Okay. Roll d20 for me. Okay.
Varys will take the longbow out that he's carried for a very long time, and look at it for a moment, remembering all the adventures it's went through, before getting to here, and place it on the altar.
Yeah. Roll a d20 for me.
11.
Okay.
I'll put my shield on it and pray.
Yeah. Roll a d20 for me. Okay.
17.
Makes sense.
Can I put the ancient Elvish book that we got from the first cave on it?
Go for it.
Okay.
That
Each
belongs in a museum.
Roll a d20.
Roll initiative. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice. Okay. So, Riona, for the next 24 hours, you cannot be frightened. For everyone else, for the next 24 hours, you can't be charmed or frightened, as well as choose a damage type to be resistant to.
we're literally gonna be walking around with the hollow spell fucking active on it.
So whatever damage type the group chooses, aside from Riona, you can all choose an individual different one. So someone can choose fire, another person can do cold. Just make a note of it for the next 24 hours.
Does that have to be specifically elemental or just damage type? Period.
Damage type.
Yep. Have resistance to one damage type of your choice, except for bludgeoning, slight, piercing, or slashing. So.
Oh shit!
So any but those. Okay.
Yep.
Pick
And-
bludgeoning.
I pick piercing.
Except those.
Is force one of the ones we can't pick?
Force is one that you can pick.
Yep, force can.
I choose necrotic.
Okay.
I will choose fire.
I will choose cold.
Um, and for you, Bepsy, with the D20, for the next 24 hours, to every attack you make, you can add a D12 of radiant damage to them.
Fuck.
The Mo Eldritch Blast be hitting with a little extra home.
A little extra. Yeah.
Fuck.
D20 is a
It's,
D20, or natural 20 is a natural 20. I wanted to give you something spicy.
And you said it's a D12 added to his damage?
Yep.
That's more than the base damage.
Yeah,
of
yeah, it
motherfucking Eldritch
It is.
Blast. Okay.
Hey, when you
It's actually less
Oh.
Mm,
No,
of my
this-
Eldritch Blast. It's less.
yeah.
What's that? Is it that?
I get
including
one
your
D10
modifier?
plus 4. I get one D10
That's
plus
without
4.
your modifier, of course.
But yeah, do we want to keep going or we want to call it here? As you guys,
I
Stop.
want to call it, yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Any questions,
jump in the
comments,
shower.
concerns? Someone write it down, so you guys don't forget. So I don't forget. You guys have yet to go down the left path.
Yeah, because
Guys,
that's the third shift, and we're waiting on the third shift to actually jump on to go down with them. Correct?
That wasn't that wasn't the goal. It's just we haven't been down that shaft. Period. It was advised that we don't go down there. If we do go down that path, that we avoid the carts because they're
Right.
basically automated and they also have like a fuck ton's worth of like valuable materials on them, right? So let's not mess that kind of thing up. Is essentially what I got from that. So
mhm.
explore left path. Contact with the disappeared dwarf's husband.
Yeah.
Then we've ascended the path, so that's good. So the last thing that's missing is going to the tavern at the end of third shift to try to, get any information we can out of them when they're winding down, loosening up.
Yep.
We're not all the
Ah.
way at the top of the mountain, are we?
You're probably halfway up.
Yeah, so we still need to go all the way up the mountain.
The path doesn't go up all the way.
This is the end
Oh,
of it.
I
This
see.
is the
Sorry,
end.
sorry.
So
I
we're
see.
good on
Okay.
the mountain path. This is it.
Also to talk to the third shift foreman.
I
Yep. Okay. Goodbye, everyone.